Hello Shenanigamers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. This time around, let's see what we're gonna do. We could, if we had the members on this roster to do it, send some people in to Warren's there to get that Heaven's Hairpin. That would be pretty good for the Hellion, but unfortunately, we don't. So let's see what we can get in the meantime. That could be really good, the Sacred Scroll. If we go on this exploration mission in the Weald. It's another veteran mission. Let's see, who would we take? Villa's a pretty good bet. Alpha's a Weald tactician though, so we could capitalize more if we took them. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Who else do we take with us to the Weald? We could take Viral. There's some animals in there. Going to the Weald isn't a bad idea. What else? Who else? No, I don't think we want to bring Solaires. We could try and bring Dawai, but we want the mark on enemies and on Alpha, so that's probably not our greatest bet here. We could try and bring Malbank. Maybe Uri. Papon could be a good bet though. Or Direi. We could bring Reviers. And put Alpha in the second position. We have a tank and some damage. And we have bleeds and marks with Viral. And then we could bring Guerebo for blights. And a minor heal in the third position. That could be a good idea. Let's go ahead and make sure we get Guerebo's skills upgraded. And their weapons and armor. They did not get any weapon or armor upgrades since we got them here. Now we've at least got them up to 3. So then let's go to the guild, get these skills upgraded. We definitely need it after what happened last time. Don't want to be caught unprepared here. Alright, that'll do for that. Do we have anyone else who needs some upgrade? Yes, we do. Get Reviers up to at least that point with all of their skills. Unequip and sort by rarity. And we have the focus ring as well, which could be very good. Now, let's get back into this here. Do want that Sacred Scroll. We could bring Durari, we could bring Papon. Yeah, actually I think we're gonna bring Durari. We aren't gonna be relying so much on blights in this one, I don't think. So yes, this is where we're gonna be going. Right. Sometimes I keep forgetting that. Sometimes I just forget that. But yes, let's see. We're in the Weald, so let's see. What do we want to do here? go ahead and put on the Ancestor Scroll, the Tome of Holy Healing, for Durari, for Veral, we'll give them the Focus Ring, ups their accuracy and their crit chance, drops their dodge a little bit, and then we give them the Archer's Ring here. That'll help them. Now Alpha, we give them the Immunity Mask and the Healer's Armlet, or Healing Armlet. And then Revier's, we will give the Warrior's Cap and the Bleeding Pendant. Well, actually, we're going into the Weald, not the Warren, so yeah. We could give them Barrison's Head. Well, actually, we could give Alpha. Actually, as a matter of fact, we could give one of these in place of this Focus Ring. Actually, yeah, Alpha doesn't really have any dodge in the first place because Alpha's a risk taker, which means that it would benefit us a lot more to give them the Focus Ring for the accuracy and crit. Not this time around. The way our team is set up here, this is probably a decent enough setup. Let's see how quickly we can get this done. Set ourselves up with 2 full stacks of food, 4 shovels, 5 antivenoms, 5 bandages, 5 medicinal herbs, 3 keys, 6 holy waters, 4 laudanums, 2 full stacks of torches. Alright, let's go. Embark. Taking something a bit different from our traditional kit this time. Trying to see how much we can get away with taking and what all we'll need. Rather than grabbing a full stack of everything if we can. Let's just see what this can do for us.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Alright. So we can skip about 2 rooms here. So if we go down, right, up, go right, keep right, and then just follow the path up and then to the left and to the end, then we'll be fine. We won't even have to enter these 2 rooms. So let's go ahead and try for that. Take what we can, and keep going. No scout here, that's alright. Alright, so we've got a Tenacious Crone and 2 Crazed Gnashers. Ooh, the disease risk right off the bat, not great. Alright, so let's go with the Hound's Harry so we can hit the Crone.
Masterfully executed.
Very nice. Get the bleed on all of them and the crit on that Gnasher in the center there. Well, in the second, I think, anyway. Right. Now then. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's just go for the Divine Comfort. We've got multiple people here who are a bit damaged. Alright, so we can go with the Stand. Mark Alpha, get the protection up. And the resistances. And then Wicked Hack here.
Confidence surges
That's
as
one
the
of them
enemy
down.
crumbles.
Rush. Resisted. Fetid Sensor. Good dodge, Reviers. Alpha resisted though, that's alright. Let's go for the Hounds Rush here.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That's a kill secured. Let's go for a Wicked Hack. Dodge. Go for the Judgment then. There we go. Heal through that bleed. And I guess we'll go for a Chop.
Annihilated.
That'll take him down. Take what we can, keep moving. Some medicinal herbs.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay. Swap this out for the Speed Stone. The light back up. Go over this door. Nothing here. No scout. This one curio here. We'll use a bandage on that.
Packs laden with loot
Can
are often low on supplies.
actually swap the food out for the ruby there because the ruby is very valuable. And then here, no battle, no scout. And up this way.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
What do we have here? Now, both of those equal a ruby, and they're probably more likely to be found, so I do kind of want to take them, but I don't have anything that I'm willing to give up for them at this point in time, so we're going to go ahead and close and just move on. Into this room. Alright, and we have a room battle. We do get the surprise though, which is great. Let's go ahead and set the stand up first, obviously. Then we'll go for the... we could drop the protection on the Cutthroat. Instead, I think we're just going to go for the Harry. Get the Fusilier through the Stealth. Go for the Judgment, the Cutthroat. And then we'll hit them with the If It Bleeds. Alright, and the bleeding will take fire. Yeah, Revier's dodged that.
The slow death.
There we go.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Point blank shot. Good dodge. Okay. Alright. Let's go for the Wicked Hack here. Get some decent damage going. Another Hound's Harry. Hit through the stealth. Now the stealth will be gone after this. Now we can go for the chop. 17 damage, very nice. The bleed there is almost enough to take them out. Let's go with the judgment, try and keep that range. Or just kill them outright.
Give them no quarter.
That works too. Oh, look at Alpha with the dodge there. Alright, let's see what we can do then. Let's just go for the Hounds Rush. The bleed will take them. We don't have to worry anymore. So we won't. Instead, we'll just attack that corpse. Go for some Solemnity here. Drop the stress and heal. And we'll heal everyone up a bit with Divine Comfort. And then the bleed will take them.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
And in here, let's just try and open it. Yep, trapped. Resisted it though. Alright, and no scout. So let's go ahead and just
The
up
way
the torch
is
a little
lit.
bit here.
The path is clear.
And move on.
We require only the strength to follow it.
And burn torch. Go ahead and use
The
that.
match is struck. A blazing star is
Hunger
born.
hits. That's the laudanum. Don't have food because we left that, so we're going to stack in 2/3. It's alright though. Pack's already been looted. And no battle in this hallway. Grab a torch and head into the room. Gladiator, fungal grabber, and 2 fungal batteries. Well. Alright then, let's go for the Hounds Harry. And let's go for the stun here on one of the batteries, if we can. Which, of course, they dodge. Praying for the old gods. Ow. Let's go with the Iron Swan here.
As the fiend falls,
And the crit for 18.
a faint hope blossoms.
Rain of Blight.
Ringing ears.
Not great.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
And we'll go with the stand here. Protection and resistances. Red marked. Good dodge. Very good dodge, especially on your part. Let's use the anti-venom here. And we could go for lick wounds here, but instead I think we're just gonna go with the Hounds Harry again. That did us a lot of favors. And we can go with if it bleeds here. Some damage, keep it going. Alright, next time they go, they're done. Next time it comes around to their turn, we will take it. We don't have to worry about that anymore. So, who do we have to worry about then? The stun resistance is equal on the Cultist Gladiator and the Fungal Grabber, and on the Fungal Battery. But we don't need to worry about the batteries, so let's go with the Grabber since they have more health. Crit for 2, get the stun, there we go. Another run for the old gods. Use this at both. And let's give this gladiator the chop.
Eradicated.
30 damage and it's not even a crit. That's insane. Amazing. Let's go for Divine Comfort. Crit heal on Alpha for 12.
The limbs obey.
Let's go for Hounds Rush here. Not marked or anything, but damage is damage, and then we'll go for the chop. The bleed will take them. We don't have to worry about anything else anymore. This one's done for. But just in case they're not, which they are, crit for 24. That'll put them down. Take what we can from this. That being the ruby.
To the task's end.
Take this. Nothing in here we can take. Right, now we get another scout. It's a room battle with a curio. A curio and a trap in the hallway to it. Let's just go for it then. That can go away. We're not dealing with that. We have 70, 70, 60, 100. For all, go for it. There we go. Trap disarmed. Alright then. Two quivering ectoplasms, 2 cultist enchantresses. I'm not a fan of any of these. Let's go for the Hounds Harry.
A powerful blow.
Enchantresses both dodged. Not great for us. Eldritch Push on Alpha. Resisted it though. And another Eldritch Push on Alpha. They really don't want him there. Not that I blame them, really. Alright, let's go for the Iron Swan here. Get that damage on the Enchantress. We need them gone if we can get them gone. So then let's stun this one if we can. Alright, that one's stunned. Don't have to worry about that. And the light's up to Radiant now. Let's move Alpha forward. Go for the slime. And the slime. He's dropping speed, doing some damage. Not great. Stressful incantation. Also not great. Stun goes off there. And then let's go for the stun here. Crit for 4. Very nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and move Alpha forward again. Put everyone back to where they should be. Go for the Hounds Harry.
Precision and power.
Now both those ectoplasms should bleed out. And we can just go for the Iron Swan here.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright. One Enchantress left. That's all we have to deal with. And of course they dodge. Stressful incantation on the Reviers. Wicked Hack will take him down. Can't take any of that.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
The coffin contains hidden treasure. Okay. Oh, that's great then. But we can't take any of it. This is trapped. Resist it. Let's just keep going. Thorny Thicket. Clear that out. Got the shovels. Use this torch. Get into this room. No scout. Just gotta keep moving. Good dodge, Reviers. Holy water doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's only one thing per. Glad we resisted that. Didn't want to use a shovel on that one.
Ambushed by foul invention.
No, not great. Go ahead and use the anti-venom on that one. Okay. Bring
As the
torchlight
light
up
gains
full.
purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose
Here.
is made clear.
Another room battle. 4 crazed Nashers, but we get the surprise. Let's go with the Hounds Harry. Managed to hit them all. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's go with the Iron Swan on this one back. Lead doesn't take them down this turn after the surprise. Their surprise action triggers at the end. But following round, it will. So let's go for a Hue here. See if we can take out these Nashers. Both dodged, of course. Let's just try to stun one of them.
In
There we go.
Radiance, may we find victory.
And they're going for the Rapid Rush. And they gave Durary Rabies. Another one on Alpha. Another one on Baral. And then that one is stunned. Now they're all gonna go again. Crit for 6 on Durary. Great.
In concentration.
That one goes away. One on Riviers. And then another on Baral. Dodge it. Alright, so out of those 7, we managed to dodge 1. Not great. But whatever, we'll take it. Alright, let's just get some of these out of our way. With a crit for 24. And we can go with the Hounds Rush here. Yep, that one's taken down. Let's go with the Divine Grace here for Durary. They're gonna need it. And Alpha. Let's just get rid of them. We could heal, we could set up protections. None of that matters at the moment. Get that blue taken care of, and this one. Okay, there we go. Let's see. scout there, so there's a curio and an empty room up that way. That's fine. Let's go ahead and make camp for the first time here.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Camp for the first time in this least. So, in this quest. Now, we can set up Hounds Watch. And that's probably better than Sanctuary. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna set up the Hounds Watch. Gives us all a chance to surprise and lower chance of being surprised. And then we can go with Prey for stress drop and protection on everybody. And then let's go with an Encourage here on Durary. They're pretty stressed. And then we can go for the Battle Trance if we want to. Or we can go for the Bloody Shroud. I think we're going for the Battle Trance. There we go. Alright. So let's go for the rest here. Alright. Now, drag this. Use the holy water. Fear of the Unholy. Reviers now has no negative quirks. They're all positive. Alright. Let's move on. We know what's in this hallway, so we don't have to be worried about it.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
And then in this room, we get a scout. So hallway battle, curio, a room battle with treasure, a hallway battle, another curio, and an empty room. Let's get going, Ruminant. An enchantress and 2 ectoplasms. We can handle that. We know how to handle this. So let's do just that.
Impressive.
Alright, we got the stun on the enchantress. Don't have to worry about the stress on that. Let's go for the Hound's Harry. Get some bleeds going. We can. Could use if it bleeds here. We're going to. That takes them down. Just flat out. And a chop here if it hits. Which it does. We'll kill, which it did. Alright. The enchantress is gonna go. Of course, stressful incantation on Durary. They are just focusing down Durary with stress. Not a fan of it. If it bleeds, I'll take them down there. Take what we can.
As victories
Keep
mount,
going.
so too will resistance.
Use the torch, take the coin, onto the room, into the battle we go. Blighted Giant, Crazed Gnasher, and a Tenacious Crow. Not the greatest combination. Certainly seen better ones. Let's go with the Dazzling Light on the Blighted Giant, just to see if we can get them stunned, hopefully. Nope, worth a shot though. Now they count as a beast, and they don't have any protection. So let's go for the Hounds Rush. Crit for 18, love it. Alright, let's go for if it bleeds here. Get as much damage as we can on that Gnasher. And then let's go for Withstand here with Alpha. That troll's going to target anyone. It should be Alpha. Now Alpha's got rabies as well. Okay. Embrace the dark. Giant confusion spores.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Yikes. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Curse of vulnerability. Don't like that.
Great is the weapon that
Bleed gets
cuts
rid of
on its
them.
own.
Alright. Go ahead and move Thrall to the back. We'll use if it bleeds. Revier is here in that position. Move Durry back one, and then Alpha can go for the chop on the Blighted Giant. They dodged, that's alright. Tree Branch Smackdown. Ow! Even with 42% protection, that's still 16 damage. That's a lot. Brace the Dark. Just focusing down stress on Durry. Go for another chop. 28. Good damage. Very good damage. Let's go for the Hounds Rush then. Crit for 18. Very nice. Glad to see that. Let's move Durry back. And then Revier's. We'll just have you use the Wicked Hack here. Some more damage on it. Another Tree Branch Smackdown. Dodged it that time though. Good dodge, Alpha. Crone is still there, still bleeding. Embrace the Dark. Still not great. Still don't love it. Let's move Revier's forward one. They're all.
Well struck.
Alright. Another Hounds Rush. Crit. Takes the giant down to 5 health. Let's go with Judgment here. That takes care of the giant.
Champion falls.
And we get the heal from that. So, now let's go for. Good. No, the bleed is gone. Let's go for Solemnity. We can heal ourselves for a lot, so let's do it. And then we'll go for the Hound Rush here.
A decisive
Another crit for
pummeling.
15. Take what we can.
This expedition at least promises success.
Take what we can. Keep going. Use that extra food there. And here. This torch. Light up. And then move on. It's a hallway battle here. We'll be ready for it. Here we are. And we got the surprise. Right, so. Hounds Harry. Go for the Hue here, actually. Of course, they all dodge. Because that's just how it goes. Wicked Hack here. Takes down one Nasher. And Judgment here. They dodge. Rapid Sensor. Rapid Rush. Another fitted sensor. Not a fan of that. Let's just go for the Wicked Hack on the Nasher. Don't want to risk more disease, more bleeds. The speed is irritating to say the least. Let's go ahead and mark the Crone. That'll give us a chance to heal here. Divine Grace. And then I am in over my head. I'm sorry, what? Imposter Syndrome, of course. He's not banking on that. Let's go for the Hounds Rush. Alright, they're down. Don't have to worry about that anymore.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Can't take that. Well, let's just go into this room. Alright. Nothing here. Bring the light back up.
The promise of safety.
Almost out of light, too. Might have to camp. Get the torchlight back up. Use a shovel here. Check what's in here. More crests. We don't need them. Even if we did need them, we can't take them. Now we get a scout. Curio, a hallway battle, and then an empty room. And there's only 2 rooms beyond that. Let's see what we got here. That was an interesting one. Didn't even assume their battle stances until after they said what they were going to say. Blanket fires. Shank. Crit for 18. Ow! That's not great. Let's go ahead and mark and drop protection on this cutthroat, because these guys need to die. Right, now let's see. Now we can't really heal bleed on Dururi. If we retreat, Dururi is going to get afflicted. We could heal them, and they wouldn't be afflicted anymore.
The sin is not in being outmatched,
Well, they would still be
but
afflicted.
in failing to recognize it.
All right. What do you know, Dururi? Well done. Color me impressed. Alrighty. Well then. Let's try this again. And now there's a trap there somehow. Not sure how that managed to happen. Let's go ahead and up the torchlight to full. There's 2 room battles now. Or 2 hallway battles now. One of these is a roaming encounter. Could be the collector again.
Reeling, about to break.
Yikes. They're slicing dice. A lot of damage is being dealt here. Let's go ahead and get the Hounds Harry going. To bleed on everybody. Blanket fire. Ow. Alpha has 1 health. That doesn't even look like it's there on that health bar. It really doesn't. Let's go for if it bleeds here. The sacred fire whispers your name. You are most blessed. More accuracy and crit for 4 rounds. Alright. I'm alright with focus being what we got here. And a crit heal for 24. Way to go, Dururi. Very happy about that. We can chop here and try to take out this cutthroat. But I think we want to go with the withstand here. Make sure that they try to target Alpha a bit more, since Dururi is on such low health. But of course, blanket fire is always what they want to go with.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Another Hounds Harry. You at least get to hit them all. And the Shank. Ow. Resisted bleed. Fire, come on. Ah!
This is no
Dang.
place for the weak or foolhardy.
Dururi's gone. And the Shank on Reviers. Oh, there went the healer. So let's go ahead and chop this first one. Get them down. They're gone. They're out of there. Now we can heal up this bleed with bandage. Go for the Iron Swan.
A devastating
Crit
blow.
for 24. And then we go for the Hounds Rush here. When you bleed, we'll take them both. Alright.
A trifling victory, but a victory
Take the
nonetheless.
trinkets if we can. If we can't, we'll make room. Drop off the gold. Do also get the Selfish Pendant for the Hellion, minus 15% stress. Well, that's actually not terrible. Might want to try and take that. do we drop in its place? Laudanum. Watch, as we drop this, now there's going to be an enemy with horror. We only need this one room. Once we get past here, we can go back. We need to heal up, though. Slavering ghoul and 2 gargoyles. And we can't heal. This is not a great idea. We're not going to be able to do this.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
We've already lost 1. Going in there to that with only 3 would not be wise. We can't get through that with only these 3, I don't believe. They deal too much damage, they're too quick. Even if we got the surprise, we couldn't take all of them down in 1 round. Even if we could take one of them down, it still wouldn't be enough. They have stuns, they have high damage, they're quick, we wouldn't be able to do it. And we'd need to get at least that room, at least get into that room, even if we went back and explored these 2, in order to complete this quest. So we're going to have to abandon it in order to keep everyone else alive.
Where there is no peril in the task, there can be no glory in its accomplishment.
Alpha got Cove Phobe in the place of Risk Taker, which is fine. That means they actually get their dodge back. And unfortunately, we lost Dury.
A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
Well, let's go ahead and send Alpha to get rid of rabies. And then on the Nomad Wagon this week we have the Hero's Ring, plus 25% Virtue Chance, which I like, but we can't afford. Camouflage Cloak, plus 15 dodge if torches above 75, minus 20% stun resist. That's alright. Blight Amulet, and the Blight Charm. Those are okay. And on the Stagecoach we have a Bounty Hunter, a Houndmaster, a Musketeer, an Occultist, a Jester, Apprentice Jester, and an Apprentice Shield Breaker. Considering that we don't have one anymore, we're going to go ahead and take the pick off. Musical and Curious. That's not the worst. There's been far worse, I'm sure. So,
a champion markswoman, keen for a new kind of challenge.
Now we have at least a full team here. We have Pikolth in 4th position, FaZe in the 3rd position, there's Relax Kid Jr. They are the 2nd. In the 2nd position, and then Michelle in the 1st. And Michelle and Just Relax can kind of switch back and forth. Alright. Well then. That is going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Darkest Dungeon. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see more content like this, or the other kinds of content we put out on the channel. We're going to keep that coming, so don't worry about that. Hit the notification bell so that you receive notifications whenever we upload a new video. Leave a comment on the video, it helps us out a lot, it really, really does. Also, remember to leave a comment if you want to have one of the heroes on this roster named after you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!